Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In the previous video, I have discussed about the first C program. Now in this video, I'll discuss about variables in C. So before starting variables, we'll have to know about the character set. What is character set in C? A character set in C denotes any alphabet, digit or any special symbol used to represent information. Basically, character set is nothing but combination of various alphabet, digits and symbol which we used in our C program. Next, what are variables? A constant is an entity that doesn't change its value, whereas a variable is an entity that may change. Now, we all know that a constant never changes its value, but a variable can change its value. Here in the figure we can see that 3 is stored in a memory location and a name x is given to it. Then we are assigning a new value 5 to the same memory location x. Okay. Now this 5 will override the earlier value 3. Because memory location can hold only one value at a time. Since the location whose name is x can hold different values at different time, x is known as variable. As against this 3 or 5 doesn't change, hence are known as constants. So basically variable is nothing but a container that can hold different value at different times. Okay. Next, rules for defining a variables. A variable can have alphabet, digits and underscore. A variable name can start with alphabet and underscore only. It cannot start with a digit. We will have to always remember that a variable name starts with only alphabet or underscore. It can't start with a digit. Okay. Next, no white space is allowed within the variable name. A variable name must not be any reserved word or keyword like integer, float, character, etc. Next, what are the types of variables? First is the local variable. Now, what is a local variable? A variable that is declared inside the function or block is called a local variable. That means any variable that has been declared inside a function is local variable. Now here we have defined a function as func, which after func we have given parenthesis. That means that defines that this func is a function, and the curly braces indicate the block of that function. Now inside the block we have declared a variable x and assigned a value of 10 in that x. Now here one thing is that we have to declare what type of variable is that. So we have declared it as int. Before x we have written here as int. So this int defines that x has a value of integer type. Now next one is what? Next one is global variable. A variable that is declared outside the function or block is called global variable. Any function can change the value of global variable. It is available to all the functions. Now, as previous example, we have defined here a function as func. Now, before func, we have declared a variable y which contains an integer value of 20, and again inside the function we have a variable x equal to 10, that is integer type. Now the variable that is outside the function, that is int y equal to 20, is the global variable. Now what is the difference between global variable and local variable? For instance, take an example like in our family, we can access our own bank account, but we can't access the account of our parents. But our parents can access both their account and our bank account also. So here, as we can't access the bank account of our parents, we can define as local variable, but our parents, as they can access both our account and their account also, so they can define as global variable. This is just an example for better understanding of local and global variable, so the basic concept is not like that. Next, here comes the static variable. A variable that is declared with a static keyword is called static variable. Now, as before, we have defined here a function as func, and inside that function we have assigned a variable x equal to 10, again which is of integer type, that is local variable. Next, in the next variable we can see that before int there is a keyword like static. Now what is this static variable? Here we can see that x equal to x plus 1 and y equal to y plus 1. Now if we call this function variable x multiple time, it will return us the value of 11. But as we have assigned the variable y as static, if we call it multiple time, it will give us the incremented value like 11, 12, 13, 14, etc. Next comes the automatic variable. All variables in C that are declared inside the block are automatic variables by default. We can explicitly declare an automatic variable using the auto keyword. Now all the variables we declared inside a function can be defined as automatic variable. We can also define the automatic variable using the keyword auto. Now here inside the function we can see that int x equal to 10, which is a local variable, also an automatic variable. Again we can assign another automatic variable, that is auto, int y equal to 20. Okay, next and the last one is external variable. Now what is external variable? We can share a variable in multiple C source file by using external variables. To declare an external variable, we need to use the extern keyword. For instance, take an example, we are making two source C files like program 1 and program 2. Now in program 1 we have defined a variable integer x equal to 10 as external variable, that is external variable. Now we can use this external variable in our source file program 2 by calling it in the program 2 source file. Now all the above function, that is local, global, automatic, etc., and as the above mentioned function can't be called in another source file. Only external variable can be used in multiple source file. Okay, now let us see the program that we will write in our editor. Now let us first open Codeblocks and then open a new file, empty file. First of all we'll have to save it, and I'll give it a name as variable.c. For suppose in this program we'll add two number. Okay, next hash include stdio.h, then the main function. Now we'll assign a integer variable I equal to 20, and one thing we'll have to give after 20 a semicolon. Semicolon indicates the end of a statement. Next, integer j equal to, for suppose, 30. Now here we have assigned a variable I equal to 20 and j equal to 30. Now what we'll do, for suppose we want to store the value of I plus j in k. Now as we know that the summation of I and j will be integer, that means the value will also be integer, that will be saved in k. Then we will have to assign the variable k as integer. Okay, next we want to print the output value of k. Print f. Now what if we gives only k and then compile? It will not show any value. Why? Because we'll have to specify the format that k contains, that is percentage d. Percentage d is basically a format string that specifies that the output is an integer. Now return 0. Now if we run this, there it is showing that our result is 50. If anyone have any queries, you guys can comment down below, and don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe. Thank you.